If you feel stuck in your relationship, health, or business, this video is for you. There's going to be a lot of light changes here. We're inside my car because I don't want there to be any distractions. This video is going to give you everything you need to get out of that stuck feeling and to start taking action and to move forward on your dream. And again, either in your relationship, health, or business that you may or may not have. So it's going to be a banger. If you don't know me, my name is Arius Williams. I'm a change coach. I help people get through the hard changes and, more importantly, the fear walls in their life that hold them back so that they can live and design their dream life. So if that sounds like you, you can book a call in the link below. But today, we need to figure out how we're going to get through the stuck feeling. Because the stuck feeling comes usually only to two different types of people, okay? And if you're either of these types of person, you will understand here shortly. So the first type of person who gets stuck, okay, is a person who has good intentions of doing well in life, of starting a business, of changing their health, of connecting better in their relationship, communicating better. And they mean well, and they want to do this, okay? They want to get better. That's the feeling, the state, that the feeling that they have. I want to get better in my business. I want my relationships to be more happy and full in life. I want my health to be at the best that it's ever been, right? And when we try to get better at something that we believe in our self-concept that we are not currently good at, there's some patterns that happen. And if you've been watching my channel, you know where we're going. But what happens is we first start in the state where we realize that we have a problem. Maybe this is where you're at before you were stuck, or maybe you were stuck before. This will be number two type of person. Okay, the number two person who's stuck has been doing the same negative shit forever, 5, 10 years, months, weeks, and saying to themselves, I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. I want to do this. I'm going to start on Monday. I'm going to start on Monday. Once my finances get in order, after the wedding, or after summer break, or after X holiday, there's always something. Okay. But then they realize through results and repetitive negative behaviors that they're stuck because nothing is changing. They're in the same place that they were 5 years ago. They're in the same place they were 5 months ago, 5 weeks ago, 5 days ago, whatever. Okay, nothing is changing the way they wanted to. But number one person that is feeling this way has actually moved past that. They've actually become motivated, whether it's through a video like this, through a mentor they may have, whatever, through a program that they buy, whatever, that has started to fill their brain with the correct thinking processes or the positive thought process. But this person is still feeling stuck, still repeating the negative actions. And the reason being is because they have not crossed through the fear wall. And if you don't know what the fear wall is the subconscious blocks that we put on ourselves whenever we're making any change, whether good or bad. It's a lot of words. Let's make sure we get it all, okay? Whenever you're making a change, good or bad, fear walls will come up. And these are, what I believe, a function of the brain in order to protect, a primitive function, something that was meant to protect the early man from going a new path that maybe you don't know. Maybe trying out a new berry that you're not sure was poisonous, back in the day. This is why fear walls happen, because they're the fear of not just being scared, right? A lot of you guys are like, look, I want to work out. I'm not scared to work out. Or, hey, I want a better relationship. I'm not scared of that. I want a business. I'm not scared. It's not that. It's the change. It's the, I don't know. It's the fear of uncertainty. It's the fear of isolation and the fear of uncomfortability. I don't know what my fingers are doing, but that's the three fears, okay? And when we are feeling stuck, it's because we have gone from our negative self, got some motivation, tried to get through this fear wall, and either one of those three fears, the fear of uncertainty, isolation, or uncomfortability, smacked us around, We didn't appreciate that. Then we started to say some things to ourselves about what just happened. Hey, look, I tried before. Trust me, I've tried everything. How many of you guys have said that to yourself? I've tried everything to lose weight. I've tried everything to start a business. I've tried everything in my relationship. That's not true. To believe and assert the power that you have tried everything is to truly believe that there is no solution. Instead, I'd like to question and challenge you to reframe that and say, I have tried a lot of things. I have tried many things. I've done this for a while. That is the truth. I've taken many paths. It does not mean that you have tried everything. You don't even know what everything is. The reason being, right? Everything that was here to make an iPhone was here in 1920 on the basic elemental problems, right? Like we had all the building blocks that build the iPhone, but people didn't know how to write the code or do the manufacturing or to put computer chips together or to, you know what I'm saying? But the elements were here. So back then in 1920, they could have said, hey, listen, we tried. We did everything. We did everything we could to build an iPhone. We don't get it. And they would have been 100% correct. But what do you and me know today? They would have been wrong also, because there was a way to make an iPhone. They just had not figured it out. Okay, so if you are the type of person where you're feeling stuck, you're going through those fears, part of the reason may be the words you're telling yourself while trying to go through it. The stuck belief system for many people, and for myself, and for all the clients I've helped, and for all of the mentors that I had, is nothing more than a belief system. It's just like, I've been talking about this a lot. Once you believe differently and you know, you can never go back to unknowing. I'll give you a perfect example of this. There are, in video games, sometimes shortcuts or hiding spots. If you guys play Call of Duty or Warzone or Apex, whatever, you'll know that there's certain spots, like rat spots they call them, I think. I don't know, I'm getting old. I'm missing the lingo. But these spots, if you are a seasoned veteran of the game, are places where new players would have no idea that you'll be there, and they give you an advantage because of your experience. And so the new player going through doesn't know the spot, gets wiped out by the old person. Now, what happens to you once you know about the spot? You start to check it. You start to use the spot for yourself. You start to get the benefit. Okay, but until you know, you didn't know. If you're stuck, you may have been one of those players going through that spot being like, man, why am I always dying? Why am I always dying? Why are people always doing better than me? I feel so stuck. I don't know what's going on. You just don't know where the spot is, my brother. You just haven't figured it out. There's only an information difference. And most of the time, guys, it's not even that. Most of the time when we're stuck, it's not because we don't know where to go. We just don't know why we won't do it. We don't know how to get through the fears that come up when we start to do things. Hey, I want to start talking more to my spouse about how I really feel. But every time I start to do that and I see that they start to get angry or not understand, I get scared. I don't know how to react. I don't want to say something that's just going to make it worse. When I grew up, people yelled, right? These are rational thoughts, but they're just fear walls. Once you go through it, and you start to open up that line of communication, and you start to become better, you get the result. And all of a sudden, your relationship starts getting better. You start having more communication. The things that you wanted on the other side of the fear wall start to come into your life. The problem is, guys, they're on the other side. So you're not stuck. I said all this to let you know that the feeling of being stuck, whether you're the person who realized you were stuck and then you started to do something and then you let fear beat you up, or you're the person who you haven't really got to that point of even trying anything, but now this is your motivational video. You're going to go out tomorrow and try something, right? When those fears come up, you will not be stuck. It will feel like you're not moving. It will feel like there's no forward progress. How many of you guys have tried to do something for months or even years without a result? I'm assuming a lot of us have, right? And when we do that, I'm going to let you know, when you get the result, the first time I got my first client after weeks and months of posting, the first time I had a video go viral, the first time I went and scored a game on varsity, right? Like all the firsts were scary. But afterwards, you don't have the fear. So if you made it through this entire video, I know we've gone a lot of places, but the point is you are not stuck. You are on your way. You may be dealing with the fear wall. And if you need help getting through the fear wall and so you can stay locked in and you want to work with me one-on-one or join our 7-day challenge, the Dream Life Accelerator, for just $10, you can do that in the link below. Peace, love, and prosperity. Keep moving forward. I will see you on the next one.